Right, so we were with Frank, and Frank is the commander-in-chief, the director of Reptile, right, exactly, of Reptile Fest. And Frank, can you tell us a little bit about Reptile Fest?
Yeah, sure. So Reptile Fest is the largest educational reptile show in the country. We have over 60 exhibitors, usually year in, year out. Last year we had over 7,000 participants, and currently in the gymnasium around me, we have over 400 animals representing 200 different species from around the globe. So we have an Illinois native reptile display, which has over 30 animals currently, although some years we have up to 50 or 60. We also have a lot of exotic animals, including 20-foot pythons, alligators, crocodiles, 100-pound tortoises, and a really, really cool display from the man standing next to me, Garland, from Crosstown Exotics. So we have a lot of great partners. We've been doing the show for 25 years, and it's really a one-of-a-kind learning experience. A lot of the stuff we have in this facility, you won't even see in the zoos around here in Chicago. So it's definitely a great place to come, especially if you're wanting to learn about reptiles or even get over your fear of reptiles.
Very cool. All right, so today it's all about seeing the exhibitors and the amazing species that they brought with them. So we'll take a look. Here at Josh's Frogs with Jordan and Dom, and they're going to tell us a little bit about Josh's Frogs and what they're doing here at Reptile Fest today.
So hi, I'm Dominique. I currently am in customer service, and I'm getting ready to transfer to the plant department within the company. We're absolutely so stoked to be here because we love one of our main pillars of the company is education and proper education in that. So we love talking about proper education for like the king snakes. We have a bearded dragon with us as well, which is one of the most popular animals within the hobby that doesn't get the current care very often, unfortunately, because they're a lot more high maintenance than people realize. It's really nice to be here to be able to work. We have the lemur tree frogs with us, and we have Williams eye day geckos, and they're electric blue day geckos. Both of them are critically endangered, and we are working on conservation efforts with breeding them in captivity to take that weight off of wild imports and stuff like that. They're super cool, can be super shy, but they're a lot of fun in general. We're really just loving to be here and to give proper education about dart frogs and the way that they're bred in captivity, their toxicity, that it doesn't exist in captivity, and just to be able to show people that are scared of little guys like this one that's just chilling out, little snoots. That's just like, alright, your hand is warm, this is great, I'm gonna spend my day here. So that's basically what we're doing while we're out here, and it's been super awesome to see the reception from an area that doesn't really have the same options that we do in Michigan to get out and field herp and dig up bugs and all that stuff. So it's been super fun, and I hope to come back next year.
All right, so we are here with Terra Orb. We purchased a lot of cool displays from them, and they came special for us at Reptile Fest to help set them up and see how they look in a display style setting. And this is Mike Capodice, the owner and creator of Terra Orb.
Hi, my name is Mike. Just a new concept that I came up with. They kind of ship flat. They're attractive looking. I don't know. They're just totally different than what you can buy currently. I just wanted to try something different, and these guys were nice enough to buy 6 of them.
Yeah.
Then I hooked them up with another one for the show, so
very thankful for that. Yeah.
And
take a look at that in a bit.
Definitely is something different. And hopefully people like it.
Very cool. We'll take a look at them.
All right. Here's one of the taller versions, and it's actually got the perforated background, which would be for a chameleon, or these guys are doing monkey tail skinks in there. Same thing. Key opens up. they'll slide open. These guys have the center pole on theirs to mount things to. So currently this is the smallest one. It's an 18-inch circle, and I wanted them to open real easy. So they actually open almost 180 degrees. There's also a center tree in this model, which allows for you to run cords to the top or mount things to it. And again, these ship flat. They lock with a key. You can actually slide the lens all the way out if you take this track lock out. And I also do a oval, which was this size. We're looking at the back of it here, but they open the same way. They slide open. This is a 36 oval. I got an 18-inch circle, and they're just an attractive, different type of cage that came up with.
Here. So I am a member of the Chicago Herpeteological Society. I've been a member with the Herpeteological Society now for about 13 years. Back in the day, it used to be a little more active. Now I've got a wonderful job here with ZoomEd, keeps me really busy, but I still try to help out with the Herpeteological Society as much as possible. And one of those ways that we help out with the Herpeteological Society is by attending Reptile Fest. Reptile Fest is the largest educational meeting for reptile minds and all of that, to bring together and really help out. But what we really focus on is trying to help the kids. So when they walk around here and they see all these animals and they see all these ideas of an animal that they want to keep at home, we want to show them all the different things that they can utilize at home and all the different options that they've got to create a really cool habitat. ZoomEd's really focused on trying to keep it fun and interesting for kids and reptile keepers of all types. So we just really want to show them all the different options of the ways that we can do that. So we not only want to help all the kids that are here, but we also want to help the society out by just giving them all of that support that they need. We do these as donations back to the society so they can do their rescues and all that kind of stuff that they're helping out with as well. So one of the coolest things we've got at ZoomEd right now is our pallet areas. The idea behind the pallet area is we're bringing together the entire environment. So we've got our aquatic environment, we've got the land area, and then we've also got the arboreal space up above. So we can keep aquatic species down here, whether they be fish, frogs, turtles, those kinds of things. But then we can also add things to go above it. We want to make sure that it's a good environment, that all the animals get along together, but it allows us to be able to put geckos, frogs, toads, crabs, other little things that might be able to exist in that same environment to go alongside that. So we've got natural plants inside of here, and just giving you a few different ideas of where you can go with that environment. So now, in order to illuminate the pallet area, what we've got on top of it is our new TerraFX lights. The whole goal behind this lighting fixture was to make sure that we had a proper light that can grow our plants both on land but also in water. But we're going after that kind of full feeling. We want to keep kids interested, people interested, all of that. So we're really going to kind of go after all of your senses. This light fixture has sound effects built into it. So currently we're on our plant mode. If you get real close, we might be able to hear that we've got birds chirping and bugs calling and all of that in there. So there's some really cool sound effects to go with that. But then we've also got a thunderstorm mode, so we'll just change that up. And now you've got lightning and thunder effects to go along with it. Just really trying to bring the full environment around. And then we'll switch it back to the plant mode. And this mode is designed so we can grow all those plants inside of the tank.
Hi, I'm Kim. We're here at Reptile Fest, and this is my Peter's banded skink. These guys are from northern Africa, and they like to burrow in sand. You can see he's got these little ear flaps that cover his ears, so when he's burrowing, he won't get sand into his head there. He's nocturnal, so he's not too happy about being out in the light right now.
Alright, so I'm Mark Peppernick, and I have a Radiated Tortoise. This is one of the first ones that I hatched, the first one. It's a male, and about 8 years old. Basically, These guys feed on vegetables, greens, that's basically all they feed on. They're endangered species, so you gotta have a permit, kind of a hassle with Illinois. But they make good pets, and they're really fairly easy to take care of. He's a little hyper right now. So this is a northern pine snake, it's a male. I got it in 2002. So this guy is about 7 feet long. He's very, very docile, easy to handle. You know, I've had him in the classroom at school where I teach, and you know, eats rats. Probably only eats about 12 meals a year. That's it. So he's getting older, but I don't know how long he'll live. For all I know, he could live another 20 years or so. Maybe get up to 8 or 9 feet.
Wow.
But very docile, very tame. This is a gray band king snake. It's a male. A lot of people have locality ones. They come from specific areas. This guy's just generic. I don't know where he came from or anything, but again, real good pet. They're easy to take care of, very docile. Basically eats large mice. Very pretty snake.
I'm a member of the Chicago Herpeteological Society. Not only that, but I am one of the spokes on the wheel for Reptile Fest. To me, herpetological societies are incredibly important because specifically conservation. My artwork, I'm an artist as well. My artwork is geared towards conservation and education. I do what I can personally to encourage the awareness of the sad state that many of these species are in, and the fact is without organizations like the Chicago Herpeteological Society, without organizations throughout the United States like Chicago Herpeteological Society, kids will not get the exposure to these animals. They will not have the community, the support structure regarding these animals that they need, and without that, the conservationists of the future will dwindle, and so will the species. So I'm passionate about it, and I hope you guys get passionate about it too.
I was a member for 4 years and I moved away for about 10 years and then I came back and became a member now again for a little over a year or so. And when I first, I'd been in herpetological society since I was probably about 11. I used to live in Florida, but when I came up to Chicago, it became a family for me. I was here kind of on my own for college, and then I got involved with the society and everyone just took me in under their wing, and I got to be part of the board. I was a recording secretary, so I got to put it on my resume. But I just had so much fun, and I love doing Reptile Fest every year. And I think what meant the most to me was that the Herpetological Society doing Reptile Fest, and that they had a purely educational reptile show was, I think, the most meaningful to me, was that it was all about education. And since I was an undergrad, I actually have gone into the field of education, and I've loved it ever since. So that really helped steer me in that direction, and I love the family aspect of it, and gay reptiles.
Hello, my name is Serena Banis, and I'm a member of the Chicago Herpetological Society. I've been with the society for about 30 years, or maybe a little bit more. I joined when my son was about 10 years old. He wanted to learn about, he wanted a snake, so that was a perfect way to get to know people and animals. I work with adoptions. We get in a lot of animals for adoptions, beautiful animals, and sometimes animals that just need a lot of help. The Chicago Herpetological Society means to me family, friends, education, and sharing with others what I have learned from all these far out people. We have so many people from so many different walks of life that are part of our society. The best thing that I love is the family atmosphere with everybody that I've known for many, many years. And we're always happy and very really excited to get new people come in all the time. We just love adding more people to our family.
Well, I'm Andy Sagan, and I've been a member of the Chicago Herpeteological Society for, I think, maybe 15 years, 10 to 15 years. Another reptile keeper who's no longer in Chicago but was really, really experienced, got me into it way back then. And Jason was his name, and he told me that this was one of the most highly organized and largest and longest lived herp societies in the country. And so I joined it, and my interest burgeoned, and I got more and more interested in reptile and keeping reptiles. And what I like most about being in a herp society is actually what we're doing here today, which is educating the public about these maligned and misunderstood animals. As part of our mission in the Chicago Herpeteological Society to educate the public about reptiles and amphibians, and I think it's a great mission, and events like this make me feel real good about being in the group. So that's what I like most about the Herp Society. We also do a fair amount of support for field research related to reptiles and amphibians and ecology efforts, habitat preservation. And for example, this show can get pretty big this weekend, and we might take in literally thousands and thousands of dollars, but it all goes right out to support those kind of efforts. We give out a lot of grants. That's what it means to me.
Presentations. I have been a member of the CHS since 2001, and I got into the society because of frogs, and then I started getting more interested into the lizards and the turtles and the snakes and everything else that the CHS has to offer. For me, I think I liked the CHS so much just because I found people that were like me and were crazy about these animals, and we're going ew and it's, you know, we could bond on that. There was none of that squeamish involved. For me professionally, the CHS has really helped my career because as somebody who does education with reptiles, I get a lot of my animals through the rescues that the CHS has done.
I've been a Chicago Herp Society member for the last 35 years. I enjoy being a Herp Society member because the Herp Society gives me an outlet in which to share to the public that reptiles are really important. A lot of people have too many misnomers or have been fed inaccurate information, and I enjoy this outlet in which to try to more accurately depict reptiles and the pet trade and everything else.
Hello, my name is Zach, and I am here at Reptile Fest, and I was asked by Garland to talk about the Chicago Herpeteological Society and the importance of herp societies in our modern day cities, because lots of people don't get to experience reptiles or get to talk to other people about reptiles and their passions for them, and the herp societies are the perfect way to do that. Herp societies allow you to connect with people that you normally wouldn't be able to meet without potentially going to a zoo or a nature center or just randomly talking to them online. You actually get to meet face-to-face with people, you get to talk with them, learn about the animals that you really care about, and herp societies are just extremely important parts of our society and our groups and our hobbies in order to just help expand learning and to protect the animals that we very dearly keep to our hearts.
My name is Rich Crowley. I'm the president for the Chicago Herpeteological Society. I've been a member now for a little over 25 years. I've been enjoying events like I'm at Reptile Fest. And the reason we do this is because of the outreach activities, and that's where the Chicago Herpeteological Society and other regional herp societies and clubs have been a big advantage to our industry, our hobby of reptile and amphibian keeping. I've talked about this for a long time, and I feel very strongly about it, as everybody else who's at this event right now. We are strong enthusiasts in keeping reptiles and amphibians in a healthy way, a captive environment, and look at supporting propagation versus taking them out of the wild and imports. And that's pretty much all I have to say from that front.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Bob Kraus. I've been a member of the Chicago Herpeteological Society for 48 years. Back in the days when I was the owner of Noah's Ark Pet Center, which was a large pet center in Elk Grove Village. And back in the days when we first started out, the Herpetological Society was really the basis for everyone's beginning in reptile love. And reptiles have become such an important addition to a child's life, because what it does is it allows a child to touch Mother Nature in a very interesting way. And I believe that a child's love for dinosaurs sort of stems and heads all of us in that direction. But the Chicago Herpetological Society today is a conglomerate of people who have such a passion for reptiles, and conservation has become one of the most important assets of the Chicago Herpetological Society, because reptiles are so much in trouble today because of encroachment, because of pollution, poaching, lots of reasons why reptiles aren't as common as they were years ago. So captive breeding is very important. Endangered species protection is very important. And the Chicago Herpetological Society is one society in the United States, one of the best. In fact, it is the best herpetological society in the entire United States, because we have so many passionate members who believe in that conservation aspect. And all you have to do is just look around at an event like Reptile Fest, and you can feel the passion, and you can see that the new people coming in that aren't exposed to reptiles, this is their first encounter with reptiles. And it's such a beautiful way to teach children that there's more to life than sitting there playing with their iPhones and being outside with nature. And reptiles are a way and a vehicle that small children can do that. So with that said, join the Herpetological Society. It's a great place to start out.